Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ling Ling and I'm so happy to have you here as today I will share a wonderful story about Louis Vuitton's famous iconic doll, Vivienne Doll. Great news is that they have in Macau a very special pop-up store which is beautifully designed with all Vivienne dolls. Those who don't know what a Vivienne doll is today, I will introduce her by telling you all a very cute and adorable story. Once upon a time, there was a little irresistible cute Vivienne doll who lived in a world spun from silk ribbons, golden monograms, and a secret sparkle of Louis Vuitton workshops. She wasn't born like other dolls. She bloomed from the petals of creativity inside the maison itself. Each petal drawn from the LV flower motif. Her heart was stitched with passion, and her eyes shimmered with dreams of adventure beyond her atelier walls. Vivienne was designed to embody everything magical about Louis Vuitton: elegance, wanderlust, and that playful spirit that turns every piece of art into a treasure. One night, as the stars reflected off the gleaming trunk beside her, a gentle breeze of imagination swept through the room and granted her a heartbeat. She opened her eyes and realized she was alive, not just a muse, but the Maison's own fairy tale soul. As Vivienne twirled on delicate monogrammed feet, admiring her mirror reflection, she met Gaston, a dashing little male doll crafted from the same artistry, with eyes that mirrored the gleam of vintage LV locks. Gaston adored her curiosity, and Vivienne adored his charm. Together, they became inseparable, exploring the enchanted world of trunks and bags, traveling from Paris to Tokyo, and whispering secrets of style and love beneath the glimmer of Louis Vuitton logos. And so, in this fairy tale universe, the Vivienne doll and Gaston weren't just collectibles. They were embodiments of the Maison's magic, where craftsmanship meets poetry and where love is stitched in every detail. Hope you guys have enjoyed this a little bit of romantic story about the Vivienne doll and Gaston. At the same time, you could explore what the doll exactly is about, and this is a very iconic feature now in Louis Vuitton's house. We see the Vivienne doll in any kind of arrangements within the brand's house. And now I'm going to reveal you guys some interesting facts about the Vivienne doll and why it exists with its name. Deep in LV's archives, Vivienne refers to their signature letter type named for its comet motif. Think about shooting stars etched into supple calf skin, often used for durable, adjustable straps on classics like the Speedy or Alma. This isn't ordinary hide. It is tanned to develop a rich, lived-in sheen with wear, darkening from soft taupe to deep caramel, much like a well-loved vintage trunk. Pharrell Williams drew from this heritage for the 2024 Vivienne Doll launch, transforming the letter's gritty evolution into a doll with spiky hair, monogram tattoos, and that same time worn attitude, blending punk ethos with LV's 170 years of craftsmanship. So these dolls skyrocketed post-launch with celeb endorsements from Rihanna to other famous celebrities, igniting resale wars, plush giants fetching 4 to 6 times the retail price in Asia. So it's kind of like the same story like the Labubu story. In Asia, they had the Zodiac drops and they were really hot and popular. LV's Vivienne line of dazzles across scales from decorative dolls, 30-centimeter porcelain-esque figures in comet leather-inspired outfits for chic shelf displays, but also doll charms, pin-sized bag danglers with punk spikes and mini comet stems. And they have the plush toys, which are massive. They're 1 meter, cuddly bears, or 20 to 40 centimeter minis in fuzzy monogram. And then they have the high jewelry pendants. They represent the zodiac animals, red to the pig, because the Chinese zodiac animals, they represent 12 years. These pendants, they appear in golds with diamonds or other gemstones. These are very beautifully made and also be reflected in the price. Then they have the very complicated watches, which are made in La Fabrique du Temps in Geneva sealed with patented movements. These are doll-faced horlogerie with tourbillons and skeleton movements, echoing Vivienne Leather's timeless art. So here we are facing this beautiful pop-up shop, which is just in between the shops at the Londoner Grand, and it's located just close to the Louis Vuitton boutique. The size of the pop-up shop is pretty reasonable, but of course always smaller than the usual boutiques, and the boutiques in Macau are relatively quite big as well. This little shop shows not only the beautiful Vivienne dolls that we can see in the windows, but also here inside the shop we find some beautiful leather goods, like some of the bucket bags and also some other accessories like scarves and beautiful wallets as well, and other handbags like some speedies, for example. Here I'm going to show you guys here in the windows how many different kind of colors they have in this boutique from the Vivienne dolls. Some of them they have more different colors, but they have also monotone colors like the orange, yellow, pink, green, blue, pink, etc. Then here on the next window we can see some shoes. Next to the shoes we find some beautiful bucket bags which has the formal name all in BB bag. And like I mentioned, the pop-up store is very close, located to the LV boutique. And look at the window of this LV boutique. They have beautiful decoration and mannequin dolls wearing their latest collection, like this beautiful camel-colored wool cardigan, which I also have tried on in one of my previous videos. Of course, we always find a beautiful artwork of trunks in the window displays. This boutique is pretty big, and if you're ever gonna visit Macau, then this is a very nice place to discover more of the Louis Vuitton collection. Now here, a flashback of my visit to the Canton Road flagship boutique in Hong Kong, where I was welcomed with some beautiful LV bites and champagne. And this was during one of the exotic leather bag events. Look at these beautiful gems and eye candies. They're all made from exotic leather, and they have the most beautiful finishings. The reason why I wanted to do a throwback is because of this Vivienne Doll that prepared a beautiful workshop for me, especially to become familiar with Vivienne. And also look at this beautiful display of this beautiful trunk box, which is to showcase their mesmerizing pendants made from gemstones, diamonds, and gold, each representing a zodiac animal from the Chinese horoscope. They're beautifully crafted and very colorful and rich in gemstones. A true treat to the eye with an extra meaning, not only wearing the iconic doll, but also representing one's animal zodiac sign. So what I think is very appropriate for these matching pendants is the interior of this magical jewelry box. They chose the color red, as red is a most auspicious color in the Asian or Chinese culture related to feng shui or the new year. Look at the beautiful design. Almost functions like a podium level for these superstar Vivienne dolls. It is exactly in the shape of the LV star, which is part of the LV monogram besides the LV flower. Let me know, guys, what you think about these high jewelry designs. Would you ever want to purchase one for yourself or maybe gift it to your partner? And what do you think about the Vivienne doll? Do you own one as a plush doll or maybe as a little charm for on your bag in plushy variant or the hard version? So lately I've been seeing also these in the knit version, which are very cute as well. And of course sometimes they do have some collaborations. The Murakami collaboration, that Vivienne doll bag charm is absolutely cute and adorable. So here we see the DIY Vivienne doll that was gifted to the guests from this event, and had to put each part of the Vivienne doll all together. This was at the same time all the parts were made from exotic leather, crocodile leather, that especially was flew in from Paris. It was a very calming and peaceful activity during this event, and look how I managed to put this doll together. So here I got another charm for maybe in my home, or you could even hang it on your bag. Find also a lot of bigger size, like bigger than human size Vivienne dolls as decorations during some of the events. So Vivienne has become very famous and an iconic figure in the brand's house. Also here I'm showing you guys some of the flashbacks during my pre-birthday party that they held for me as a surprise in their private room. And look, I am surrounded by these beautiful Vivienne dolls. They are huge. Size is of 1 meter height. The colors are so beautiful. Look at how photogenic these dolls also are. Could you imagine taking one of them back to your home? Would you ever want to purchase this Vivienne doll? Do you think this is a little bit too big? Anyway, I had them around me during my birthday celebration and it felt very festive. It means a zest for life and playful spirits. While sometimes attributed as a creation influenced by creative director Nicolas Ghesquière, the mascot is designed as a whimsical LV interpretation of the brand's heritage. The name was derived from the VVN letter like I mentioned before, and where did the design inspiration actually came from? As you can see, Vivienne's silhouette is directly inspired by the iconic Louis Vuitton monogram flowers. Her head is a 4-petal flower and she typically has a single monogram flower eye. Her arms are also designed to resemble the leather clochettes or key holders found on the LV trunks. And her body is often made of wood and leather, representing the brand's craftsmanship. You can see all the Vivienne dolls in a row in different colors. Let me know which one is your absolute favorite and which is your favorite color Vivienne doll. Would you ever purchase them, and do you even know how much they cost? Like I said, the Vivienne name is derived from the letter VVN, and that stands for Fashionista leather. It is the natural untreated cowhide leather that is a staple in Louis Vuitton's classic bags. Initially, she was launched as a decorative small-scale wooden doll. Now it has been worldwide seen as a collectibility. Vivienne has since become a cult object, often released in limited editions themes around travel, seasons, or fashion, such as the Vivienne Fashionista capsule. Her popularity led to her appearing in animations, high fashion jewelry, and as a mascot on bags or accessories. Vivienne is considered the primary mascot of the Maison, frequently accompanied by her boyfriend, the Gaston doll, which is inspired by Gaston, Louis Vuitton fondness for toys. Most recently, Vivienne made an appearance in Dubai for Atlantis, the royals' 1-year anniversary celebration, but she's also been imagined in Paris, New York, Tokyo, and Seoul as part of LV's annual holiday collection and has taken the form of jewelry, leather goods, and a luxurious soft toy. So what do you guys think about this iconic phenomenon from Louis Vuitton, the Vivienne doll, and also Gaston? Did you guys actually knew that Vivienne had a boyfriend which is called Gaston? You favor the plush dolls for at home that are 1 meter's height, or the smaller ones, the smaller versions, or even more the bag charms that function as a mascot on your bag, or the wooden dolls with the flower petals made from leather to function as a home decoration? Which one do you prefer, and have you ever thought about purchasing them, or do you have one in your collection? Let me know what is in your collection and what you guys think about this doll. Like I mentioned, some of the very high-end jewelry watches with complicated movements from Geneva, made in Fabrique du Temps, they also carry inspiration from this mascot doll. You guys can see some of the examples following the footage. And here are the bag charms. You can see they always have 4 flower petals and the LV star on one of the eyes, the left eye. Sometimes we find monogram pattern on the petals, and sometimes they're made from a plushy material like these. And these are very cute because they also have plush feet. They look actually more rock and punk. And also some of the boutiques, they have this beautiful decoration in front of the door. Like this one, this is the boutique in the Bijenkorf in Rotterdam. And I, of course, took some beautiful pictures with the Vivienne doll because she's so photogenic and even appears in my favorite color, pink. How cute she is. Here we see the beautiful plush dolls that are huge, 1 meter of height. This one appears in the beautiful color pink. Besides the plush doll variants, we also see the wooden versions which beautifully stand here on the table and function as a home decoration. These colors are also so beautiful because the sales associate, they know that I love pink, so that's why I had decorated the room with beautiful pink Vivienne dolls. Besides this beautiful balloon with my name on it. And of course, during my visit to the Tokyo High Watch and High Jewelry event, I was surprised and welcomed in a beautiful suite with beautiful LV goodies. Among one of them was the Vivienne doll, and this is a perfect version for when you go to Tokyo because this one is a Tokyo version. The way how to recognize this Vivienne doll is from the back. She is wearing kimono ribbon on the back, even has beautiful sakura blossoms in pink. The petals around her face are in a beautiful sharp blue color. And another Japanese recognizable detail is that the Vivienne doll that they gifted me is carrying a beautiful basket or a bento box with all different Japanese items in it, and it is very cute how minuscule they made this. Bento box or the basket even has the small LV monogram on it. It is so cute. Okay, now nearly to the end of this video, but before we wrap up, here are a few quick LV facts about Vivienne that you might now know. In short, Vivienne first appeared in 2017 and she was a playful mascot figurine, and since then she's become a key part of Louis Vuitton's holiday and storytelling campaign. She is jet set and all over the world, like most of the LV clients, and also represents the spirit of living the luxury. Since she's a jet set all over the world, like Paris, New York, and Tokyo, Seoul, and even Dubai, where she once showed up as a 3-meter tall statue at the Atlantis the Royal. On top of being a collectible doll, Vivienne has inspired jewelry, leather goods, soft toys, so you can actually wear her as a necklace or carry her as a charm. So while Vivienne is all about luxury and travel, she also reminds us that fashion can be fun, not just serious. If you enjoy this kind of LV trivia, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which Vivienne design is your favorite.